Hello viewers and welcome back to North Queensland International. I know it's been a while, sorry about that, but nonetheless, welcome back. Today is the second update for the Monday schedule, and it's the 6 o'clock rush. So all flights departing between 6 and 7 a.m. are in this update. We have one new model, which I will feature shortly, that I didn't have for the last update, and I also didn't have the timetable to go with it, but those have arrived since the last update, so I just thought I'd sneak it in here, so just pretend it's been in the whole time, well, since Sunday night. So we'll start off with this QantasLink Airbus A220, which is rolling a runway 15 for Brisbane as QLink 1857. Then we'll go over to Terminal 2, where we have Skytrain's Dash 8 300 loading up for its first flight of the day. That will be departing in the next update. Behind that we have the Rex Saab 340B, which is it's taxiing out to runway 15 for a flight to Normanton as Rex 5517, if it will focus. And that will be returning later. Then at Bay 22, we've just got the Alliance Fokker in the regular livery sitting there until it leaves later today. Just pushed out of Bay 4, we have the Ansett Boeing 767-200, and this is going to be leaving very shortly for Brisbane as Ansett 63 Heavy. Then on Bay 3 we have the Alliance Airlines Fokker 100 in the Southern Cross minor livery, which will be leaving very soon as well for Groot Island as Unity 901. And then finally on Bay 1 we have the new model, which is the Australian Airlines Boeing 737-300. This will be departing for Brisbane as Australian 415. That's it for the movements for today's update. And I recently got, yesterday actually, in fact, I got my hands on a Cairns Airport timetable for 2020 and 2021. So there are going to be a few new routes from there. Alliance have got for now anyway, once weekly service to the Sunshine Coast. Once I get a third Alliance aircraft, that will go up to 3 weekly. They operated that in 2021, and 2 days a week it will continue on to Canberra. And up until 2020, they also operated a variety of international routes to charter flights to Papua New Guinea. So they include Buka, Gurney, Kavieng and Madang, and they'll be throughout the week. And Qantas has from 2021 a new twice weekly Brisbane NQX Hong Kong service on the A330-200. In reality, it was on the 300, but because I don't have one in Qantas colours, it's a 200. Sorry. And once a week on Wednesdays, there'll be an international service to Auckland on Qantas, which from November that will be on a 321 XLR. So I think that's everything. And from later this month, all of Virgin's flights apart from Perth will be put on the 737-800 once I get my hands on that. And from next month, so that's October, Jetstar's Melbourne and Sydney flights will be upgraded to the A321. So that's all for this update. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.